Hi everybody, Dr. Done Peros of the Thought Word Academy, but today coming to you just as a woman who is trying to get pregnant again. So if you guys have been following my journey, been a lot of ups and downs, a lot of downs lately, but we must persist. We have to continue on. We have no choice. We can't stop and give up, because if I give up, then I will fail, and failure is not an option at this point. So we are continuing on, hoping to have some good news and God willing, be able to do a transfer in December, which means that it will be a year of trying without success. But I have every faith that this next time is going to be the one. So just to give a little bit of information regarding what the new protocol is going to be. I'm going to be trying something called letrozole, which I have never tried before. I believe it's a kind of chemo medicine, so not really looking forward to that. I did have one that I tried before, and half of my hair fell out, and it took almost 2 years for it to grow back. Estrace, which, you know, that's the norm. Lovenox, which I've taken before, which is an injection. So that one I'm familiar with. Prograf, you know, which is the standard anti-rejection medication. We'll be taking that. Prednisone, as per. They suggested doxycycline, but I'm actually on antibiotics right now because of this new sinus infection I haven't been able to shake. So hopefully that will be gone soon, and that means that I'm not taking another antibiotic, because I'm going to be finishing up with this one soon. And then prenatal vitamin, baby aspirin, prometrium, which is just the progesterone. There's just a different name for it. Progesterone in oil, and intralipids. The only difference in the intralipids this time is he wants me to take it, I believe, a week before the transfer, and this is going to be a fish-based one rather than one that is a nut-based one. So that's what the protocol is looking like for this next round, which excuse me, I hope will be possible. We'll find out soon enough. I think they should call me in the next couple days and let me know when I can be scheduled for it. So with that being said, how do we handle, you know, this? It's challenging. It's really, really hard. And as a therapist, as well as a woman who's going through it myself, you know, I think that we have to stay present, have to be in this moment. There's a lot of times where the brain wants to go into the what if, like, what if this happens? What if that happens? You know, what if it doesn't work? Or, you know, what if I don't, you know, what if the embryos don't get made? Whatever, you know, stage you are in, wherever you are in the journey, there can be a lot of questions, and especially when you've experienced a lot of loss, as I have, you know, as I'm sure many of you watching this have. It's not easy to always just pick up and try again. Sometimes you need a break. Sometimes you need to take some time to process everything that you've been through, you know. And it's not, like I've said probably in every video, that the journey through IVF is not for the faint of heart. It is something that we all, excuse me, have to recognize is a challenge, and that it is not always going to be luck on the first draw, though there are some people who have that, and God bless them. You know, it must be so wonderful to get lucky that first time. And I mean, I'm blessed. I'm so blessed that I have my daughter. You know, she was our 7th try, and I'm so grateful for her. And every day, every moment, every second that I have with her is an absolute joy. It is the best moments of my life, and if I could afford it, if it was possible, I would have 10 of her. But I'm going to stick with just trying to have 2. But with that being said, how do you get through it? I think, you know, giving yourself time to grieve, giving yourself that space, indulging in self-care wherever it's possible, in whatever way that looks like, whether it's just sometimes watching something funny, or taking a little bit longer of a shower or bath if possible, or having a walk and buying a nice special tea. It doesn't have to be something big or expensive. You don't have to be going out and getting massage every day if can't do that. But I think that being able to be present, to love yourself in the journey, wherever you are in that journey, and to recognize that it is hard, it is very challenging, it can be scary, it can be overwhelming. And just in your own regular head, dealing with it is hard. But when you're injecting yourself full of all these pregnancy hormones, it's even harder. And I get that because I've been there, and I've been going through it, for a year now. And there was really a lot of hope that things were going to work. It was I said, when my daughter turns 1 year old, I want to try, and that was in January when I started. And sometimes we did the protocol the same one we did when I got pregnant with her, but it didn't work, and now we're just going through different types. I think also from a metaphysical perspective, as a doctorate in metaphysical practice, there's also the timing of when that soul is meant to come down and be with you. And I do genuinely feel right now, I don't know why, but I do feel like that soul is near me and getting ready to come and be with me. I hope I'm right. So sometimes it's also that question of the timing that we just don't understand, that it's not up to us. I mean, did I want to have my daughter when I was 50? No, that wasn't my plan. But I'm grateful for what I have, and whatever the timing that was meant to be, and the process that was meant to happen, so that special girl, that wonderful, beautiful person who I love with all my heart, was meant to come into my life. Well, then so be it. It was meant to be 6 losses until I got her. So with that being said, here we are in the journey, and I really truly do hope and pray that this is going to be the one that works. I had one we tried in January, and that didn't work, and then had 3 more tries. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 tries I've had that have failed. 1 that worked. Only need 1. So hopefully, I don't know, lucky number 11 is going to happen. The idea of being able to stay present is challenging. We live in a world where we're expected so often to be multitasking. We're doing one thing, or we're thinking about something else, or we're preparing this, or we're doing that. And it's hard to just be present and be in the moment. And that's what I'm trying to do, is just be in the moment and just say, I don't know anything yet, and I'm just going to take it in every moment. I'm not going to let my brain go down the pathway of, what if this doesn't work, or where are you going to get the funds to continue on, or how is this going to happen, or how long can you keep trying? When the thoughts come in, and they will come in, you're not going to stop them from coming in. You have to make that choice if you're going to continue to think about it, if you're going to continue to go down that pathway, which could take you somewhere to thoughts that are quite catastrophic. And I don't want to go down that pathway. So I decide to be in the present moment. And in this moment, none of those things are happening. None of those decisions need to be made. I don't need to figure any of that out. All I need to do right now is be in this day and take the next step. My next step is ordering all that medicine I just talked about. And then the step after that will be to plan for the transfer. And the step after that will be to organize the trip. And then the step after that will be the dreaded 2-week wait. And then we'll see what happens from there on. But I'm not going to think further on than just what I have to do today. And today, all I have to do is wait, because I don't know yet what's going on. And I'm going to give it some time. And I can't make that plan yet for the trip. But when I do have it, that'll be my next step. So right now, I choose joy. I choose peace. I choose happiness. No matter what's happening in the world around me, and there's a lot that's happening right now in this world and in this country. Right now, I just choose in every way and every moment I can to be happy, to enjoy the moments I have with my daughter. Before my daughter was born, to enjoy the moments I have with my pups, and enjoy moments with family, to enjoy the work that I do, to enjoy a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, to enjoy a good meal, to enjoy a sunrise, to enjoy a funny movie, whatever that is, whatever floats your boat, be in the moment. That's the only thing I can tell you that is the number one way to get through this. It's what I do. It's what I tell my clients to do. And hopefully if you're watching this and you need a little bit of inspiration of how to keep going when there's loss after loss after loss, then trust me, it's possible. You can't think about the past. You can't worry about the future. Just be in this moment and stay here right now. And hopefully that helps you to feel a little bit more calm and to be able to be ready to be receiving that child that is meant to come to you. So anyway, I will update everyone soon, probably with a short of what's going on until transfer, and then I'll make a longer video again after that, hopefully with some good symptoms and hopefully with some information about how things are going in a positive direction. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you would be so kind as to subscribe and to follow, I would be grateful. And I hope that if you know anyone who's struggling through this journey, that you might share this video with them to help them, to ease them through. And if anyone out there does want to speak with me one-on-one, I do counseling. You can reach me at the information here below. And I wish everybody good luck along their journey. And I hope that you all have success. Sending you all sticky baby dust. Take care, be well, and namaste.